Alright, hello everyone. How you all doing today? Good? I hope you're doing good. Now, okay, I just want to get into the game because I've been up for a while. Hello. But good thing I checked is that we are almost halfway through the game. Oh yeah, we delivered a guy that in slightly less than primo condition.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this.
Saying what?
Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that
Well, like
she's
a new
human.
evolution or something?
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I mean, everybody has a fair
I
point.
understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
Oh, look, an apple. What was that?
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside.
Oh, we can read a book. Ah, Moby Dick, huh?
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whale bone
Nice little,
to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible
This was actually on my
passion,
read list.
all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe, and is dragged.
So what books have you guys read this past year? Me, I read
survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately
first
to a coffin-shaped life buoy.
book that I just finished was
That's right.
first in the Gears of
Coffin
War
was his
novels.
savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use.
Moby Dick is on my read list. What else is on my read list? So let's see. Voyage of the Beagle. Ooh, Frankenstein. I just finished that last year. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with the Netflix version. So,
Sam, I can't find Tomorrow. She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position. And the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Denman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in the world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there.
well, as I was saying,
All by herself. Please, Sam. Find Tomorrow for us.
And
you
if
want me to
wanna
find her
take a
tomorrow?
well,
You want me to find tomorrow today? Should have asked me yesterday.
check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
Okay, let's go to the surface. Are we gonna get more backstory on Neil? No. What does that look like?
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for Tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your only then.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find Tomorrow. Let's bring her back.
Okay, let's do this. See, guidepost, don't really need that. We'll take a BCC. Level 2. To use a boost skeleton. I won't keep this one that we have for now. Oh, I already have these. Alright, search for Tomorrow. Tomorrow has vanished from the DHV Magellan. Mechanical hostiles have been spotted in the area. She may be in danger. Follow the tracks that Tomorrow left behind to locate her as soon as possible. Let's take this one. See how many likes I've gotten so far.
Look, Sam, Tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead? Sam, look at that vehicle. It's registered to tomorrow.
Somebody
She must have used
traveled.
it. Perhaps she was trying to make her way across the river.
Ooh, look at that, 2,000. Looks like she went up this way.
I'm Sam!
Like I said, part of me wonders if tomorrow is actually blue. Something to help us look for tomorrow. Taken from Magellan's log just before she ran out of footage. Took some equipment, so maybe set up somewhere. Maybe easier to track her down.
You mind?
Sam, I think I've got something.
Yes? Fragile?
Check the marker I've added to your map.
Yeah, over to the left. But we can also pick something up too. Honestly, this sticky gun is so bad. Oh, looks like she made a time fall shelter, it looks like. Yeah, those look like chiral creatures. Come on.
Sam, you see that structure? I suspect tomorrow was the one who built it.
She went down that way. Do they have any important cargo on my... Yes, we have some important cargo. Part of me wonders if she did this to, like, I don't know, relate to Sam, I guess.
Snack.
Pick it up. Nope.
You mind?
Thank you! Finally!
So the ghost of a young woman. Convinced I saw a young woman near where all that tar erupted from the ground. There's a BT area as well, but it doesn't feel like the girl couldn't have me alone. Guess I was just seeing things.
Sam, we might have found tomorrow's trail. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
Okay, where did she go?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing delivery.
Did she jack a car? this? Oh, I can drop off some of the stuff I have.
You've done a mountain of orders.
Alright, what do we have?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
See you.
That was it? Just to see you? Alright.
Well done.
Part of me wonders why she took off. Maybe it is because like she doesn't feel connected. Ooh, at her. Looks like she crossed the water here.
I think tomorrow might be the one to place this ladder here.
Wait, how can we track her footsteps if she doesn't? Well, I guess you just track the footsteps. You don't have to worry about other things. Yeah, there are these guys.
Did your Ultra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs.
Let's upload the backpack.
Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there.
Worry, man.
Ready.
Huh.
On my way back.
You guys look like they're ETs or something. Do I still have the boomerang? I do.
These the mechanical hostiles Tarman was telling us about?
Pull out the gun. Ah, okay, these guys don't take. I think these guys are purely mechanical, so it doesn't matter if I hit them with a lethal round or not. Where are you? I have some physical stuff. guessing I don't know these guys. We can't sneak attack them. But also means we don't have to worry about them causing a void out when we kill them. Just lost it right there. Gotcha.
Look, Sam. A cairn. Moro may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
You know, for somebody who was just born into this world, she is really good at making and crafting her own way.
Sam, I think we've got a lead on tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
I'll take that.
Snack.
Okay. We completed our analysis on the mech that Higgs summoned. I've asked Harmony to give you details. Let me say, I can't believe, quite believe what we're seeing here. Why don't you tell me what it is?
Hey!
Looks like she made it all the way back here. Hey, there she is. Or maybe not. Alright.
Sam. We have to deal with these mechs first. We can find tomorrow once that's done.
Somebody cue Duel of Fates. Ghost Blade, I'll take that. Oh shit. Crap. You thought when you were the only one who studied the ways of the blade?
Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket. It could point us in the right direction.
Okay, didn't expect there to be sword fighting in this. Okay, it's not her, it's just the jacket that she was wearing. Oh, hello! Let go of me! Nice dress. Ooh, the music. Piano. this reminds me of? It reminds me in Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain when Quiet starts popping off. Oh, that's cool. Dude, what's up? Kojima got weird again with this game? Yeah, it's to be expected. Good to see it, man. What you been up to, dude?
Thank you.
Okay, I know that like it's a thing of I didn't expect there to be like the sudden otter hood that I had equipped. Game is just too weird. That is fair. Kojima's not for everybody. Like, I know a lot of people didn't like the first Death Stranding.
Where else to go?
Are you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
Man, I'm got into a heated argument with some people about it. Yeah, like I said, I know like a lot of people are on the fence about it. Some people,
Place for the living in that world.
like with Kojima, it's like a very like, I don't know, he's got that type of content where it's like, you know, some people either love it or they hate it. Not really much in between, you know? It's like one extreme or the other. You gotta admit that guy gets around for like a lot of the stuff, like, and people he knows.
Am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are.
But those are the same I was arguing with AI bros too, so the argument is invalid from the beginning. That is true.
Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
I am tired.
Not anymore.
I've been up since like 3 a.m.
You miss them?
I took a nap like when I was getting unloaded. These games do have really good facial animations. Funny story about that. So like, you know how like people are using like facial animation or like facial scanning for like websites now? People are actually taking like screenshots of this game, especially of Norman Reedus, and using that to fool the AI system or the facial recognition system,
So I can stay on the ship?
which is hilarious if you think about it.
Thank you.
Sorry, dude. I heard what's happening in the UK. Yeah, I've heard a bit about it. A whole bunch of crazy stuff.
You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first
You gotta
need to
get a
learn
new
how to
chair.
control.
Unless you like the squeaky ASMR me rocking back and forth.
Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
Yeah.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
I don't know, sometimes when you see stuff like people smiling in certain video games, it looks uncanny. Like right here, it looks a little bit uncanny, right? I guess that's what they're kind of going for her, but I don't know.
Let's head inside.
It kind of, like, everything looks good, but like, it just dips into the uncanny valley for me a little bit. Very top of the T-smile. I think that's it. I think it was the top of the T-smile that kind of throws it off. Hey look, we got a single tomorrow, today, when we should have gotten it yesterday.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
How's work been for you, dude? Sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been all over the place. I literally just got back from Illinois this past, well actually today. You would not believe the amount. Yeah. Have you not told you? No, what's up? Fire back in forever. Really? I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Sam, this is Tom. We took the liberty of loading the vehicle.
Fired you for being hard of hearing. Yeah, that sucks.
There's something that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that all of
Sorry to hear that, dude.
contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are
So what
they
have you been
capable of
up to in the
autonomous
meantime?
function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost
You gotta
like
get them to
puppets
stretch.
with no strings.
I
They
know.
don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's
The
possible.
office. And that sucks,
It's
dude.
almost as if they're spirit-driven machines. Ghost mechs, to give them a name. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that
Get to
you're
look at
prepared
my
to face them, we've added a
belly.
Ghost Mech archive to the VR weapons and combat training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these groups so far.
for work, not finding shit.
Next up, you'll be disembarking and going
I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
research facility to the network. He's an old mate of yours, I understand. Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your
Hold
preference,
something in
go
my
ahead and give
shoulder.
us the order to head there.
Starting to get old, dude.
Yeah, Rainy? Bye, Sam.
Yeah, hi, Rainy. Fucking a shit whole town, taking care of aging parents. Yeah. Feel you there. Like I was telling, like hopefully, if things go well, like hopefully everything will go well this past year with my current job. I'm just feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. But it is what it is, right? No, dude, yeah, it is. Hey, dude, I caught up to you in age.
Dad! Mom! This way.
I was talking to this one guy who works at the same company that I work at. He's been doing it for like 20 some odd years. But apparently, the 20 years experience he had was from overseas, so he had to get an American CDL. And he was even telling me that, like, even Teams isn't as good as it used to be. That's kind of why, like, I don't work Teams. One, because I already got enough stuff in my own truck. This game is the epitome of doing it all on a trip, right? It's like when your parents ask you to bring in the groceries as a kid, and you just grab everything at all. Yeah. It's like, okay, I can carry 3 out of the 4 milk gallons with my hands. I can carry the 4th one in my teeth. I can use my arms and biceps to carry the groceries. Use my ears to carry the eggs. All kinds of stuff. That's how I did it with my mom. You know what's so weird? I talk about like my job, and yet I'm doing the equivalent of that. You carry it right in your ass, yeah. Oh, let me ask you, dude. This guy with a mustache right here. I don't know if you see him on the screen. And cheek clench it, yeah. But it's got to be the right amount. This guy right here totally has a porn stash, right? Like, if you look at that, it looks like he has a fuzzy caterpillar on his lip. Though, who am I to talk? Stash, right? Like, I don't want to be mean, but like, that is not a flattering mustache to have on anyone. You got the free candy glasses. Like, it wouldn't look so bad if he had like maybe some side, like some different glasses and the sideburns to go with it. Yeah. What is it that one episode of South Park? Way too beautiful looking. Like I said, I think for me it's the fact that like it's a combination of different things. It's the fact that like the haircut is not flattering at all. It's the mustache and the glasses. If he had like missing one or the other, it would be not that bad of a look.
Hello, good to see you again. I'm
Doesn't this guy kind of look like what's his name? You're a truck and you already crashed that truck like 5 times. Oh, here I don't have to worry about
Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe
sliding tandems and things like that, or having to worry about way stations. My dude, is he blind? I mean, without my glasses, yes.
Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again.
Order completed. Well done.
Let's see, entrust cargo. Let's leave this for other people.
Your service in transporting this cargo
But yeah, right now, like I said, this morning I had to deliver a whole bunch of like water to Odessa. I think I figured out what turns me out for the Kojima Konami games, the UI. I can see that. It is, even I get a little bit tripped up with the UI. Like sometimes it does feel a bit unnecessary. Here we go. So much screen shit on the screen at one time. Yeah, that is fair. I think that kind of what also might be it is the fact that like because this game has like a pseudo multiplayer stuff at one time, that it does kind of overload the screen at times. But when you're just going your own way, you don't really have to worry about stuff like that, you know? Yeah, see, I see what you mean, like all these. I think you can actually lower those down, if I'm right. For me, I find this game, I don't know, I find the world to be a little bit relaxing, especially after like long days on the road. Which is weird because I'm spending long days out on the road. Oh, dude, did you hear about Ozzy and Hogan? Also, yeah, this would definitely flip. It's so top heavy, and what even makes it worse is that like if you go through water, the legs reach up. See, I'm more upset about Ozzy than I am about Hulk Hogan. As someone who drives a lot of these trucks for a living, this thing would definitely tip over. In a way, feels like an overly complicated box truck. Oh yeah, I saw a part of his final concert. And let me just say this. Find someone who loves you like Sharon loves Ozzy. Because I don't know if you saw that one clip of like that one lady, what was it? I think it was like House of Rock of Love or something like that, where that one lady was talking shit about Ozzy. Sharon makes it seem like she's gonna go grab some water. She just grabs her drink, throws it on the pitch, and then just starts swinging. Watch the entire concert, great show. I heard that the singer for Disturbed got booed when he came out. Yeah, if she's not willing to box for me, to defend me, then is it really love? But you gotta admit, like, Sharon was a real one for putting up for all Aussie shit over the past a few decades. I think even like I saw a VH1 thing where it was like I don't know how she was with like the like being out on the road type of deal, but I think she said something like don't fall in love with anybody else. That happened right after Ozzy's 4th or 5th back surgery. And she and Ozzy openly shared about how she had to bathe him. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be surprised. Like, I'm surprised Ozzy made it to, 76, considering all the stuff that happened to him. said the only thing is, only thing you do is your husband's slimy dick. Yeah. Like I said, and then Sharon just like masterclass in like bait and switch. Like, oh really? Let me just grab this real quick and then just start swinging.
Okay.
And apparently that bitch sued Sharon for attacking her. But it's like, come on, you just shit talked Sharon's husband, and they legit like had selling out of court. Yeah. But I mean, even then, like I said, at a certain point, it's like, come on, lady. If you knew all the shit that Sharon did, like when he was touring, you know that she's not gonna put up with anyone disrespecting him. Especially when he is recovering. You know, it might be weird to say, but am I the only one who wants to see like a Hulk Hogan biopic, but not paint him in a good light? Not even Sharon was Sharon's husband, Prince of Darkness. It's Sharon herself. Sharon's a yeah, definitely. God, I remember watching the Osbournes when I was a kid. And what's so crazy is that like Kelly's son is the, her husband, well, I guess fiance, they haven't gotten married yet, is Sid from Slipknot. So that kid is going to be heavy metal, that grandkid's going to be heavy metal royalty. Grandson of Ozzy Osbourne, the son of Sid Wilson. Sharon, that was Don Arden, one of the greats of me. Who did Don Arden go with? You know what? I'm gonna say I was answering or asking you that question, so that's why I crashed into that rock in the middle of nowhere. Just be glad there are no insurance premiums here. We won't talk about that. You know, a lot of people were actually pointing out the fact that Ozzy, with all the drugs and stuff he was doing, outlived Hulk Hogan by like 5 years. Manage people like Jerry Lee Lewis, Will Richard, Air Supply, ELO, and the Black Sabbath manager too. That's right, I remember that now. That's how Ozzy met Sharon, that's right. But didn't she leave after Ronnie James Dio took over Sabbath for a while? Or that was before when her dad was still in? But here's the thing, Don Arden was a menace. From what I heard, yeah. That he was about that life. God, can you imagine just driving one of these things? No way this thing has four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Like, even if you look at the treads of this thing would get stuck right away. Like, there's no way that these treads are deep enough to be going up these hills and everything like that. Don Arden was ruthless in negotiating. He came up from gangs in London. The story about him Him boxing record exists because he like his turns to his bands. Yep, all that stars straight up watermelon fields. You know that actually happened to me. Okay, we're not gonna talk about me driving off and ruining some equipment. Trying to think. Don't let dispatch see you driving like this. Eh. At least it's not Swift. Well, I think they wouldn't care if it was Swift. What was that acronym you told me about Swift drivers?
Good to see you. I'll check the orders in the system right away.
Doesn't me or this lady look like she would be a librarian?
I have to say, you've done all my latest project is complete, thanks to you. I hope you'll make use of this stuff. I've increased your allocation of materials.
See what I fuck up today? Yeah, that's Swift. Dude, you would not believe like the amount of trucks that I've seen overturned on the freeway. I was coming down from, okay, so this is completely my fault, but what had happened is that like I got loaded, I went to a truck stop, and I was driving down from Illinois down to Flower Mound. And what had happened is that by the time I got a phone call from the company that like I picked up, and they were saying like, "Good morning, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm doing all right," and yourself? And they said, "Good, good. Are you gonna come get your BOLs?" I'm like, "Wait, you're telling me what the person who handed me wasn't my BOLs?" She said, "No." Then I said, "I have to go all the way back, don't I?" And she said, "Yes." So I was already down from Illinois in like Missouri. I had to go all the way from Missouri back up to Illinois, back down to Missouri again. And then I had to be in Dallas the next morning. And I made it, but I'm just glad it was a drop. I lost a good day of driving.
I put my hands on a camo pattern that I think is just your style. I sincerely, I'm actually your continued support. Take care now.
See what happened? I was like, I loaded this up.
Well done.
Oh my god. Apparently, like, that isn't a thing much anymore. Well, like, the more, on the up and up. Truck stops. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, not just the cops and everything, but it's just like, because I haven't seen many cops around in certain truck stops.
Delivery route finalized.
So let's just not hang out at the hotels. Even then, there's not many of those, like, around, you know? I think it just depends on where you go. I know my brother was poking fun at that.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Like, when I first started, Don Arden was known as the Al Capone of pop.
You know, Sam, I'm so relieved that tomorrow was on hard.
How would that go, come through me? Or that would be like a You come to me on the day of
Now
my
we have to show the girl that we're
band's
equipped to take care of her.
hit single
That the
release.
DHV Magellan
You
is a
ask
place
me
she shouldn't be
to
afraid
break the
return
kneecaps
to.
of some.
A place
God, I
that
can't.
she-
I fucked up that accent so bad. Never mind. Never mind. I feel like I offended everybody under the sun with that bad impersonation.
You're mine.
Like I said, an Ozzy Osbourne biopic I would be interested to see. But who could you get to play like someone as unhinged as Ozzy? Because there's only ever been one Ozzy. Hulk Hogan, you gotta get somebody who's... Well, it's acting, but... I don't know, do you think Mickey Rourke could do something like Hulk? Well, not now, but back in the day.
Snag.
God, this takes me back. So when I was first starting trucking, I had to go down in Utah. And when you're driving through Utah, you have to go through Wyoming. And there's this big ass decline going down that way. And let me tell you, that is scary. Chris Hemsworth was supposed to be Hulk. They had a movie in the works, but I got canceled for various reasons. See, I think with like... Now, there won't be a Hulk Hogan movie just because, like, everybody knows kind of what a shitty person he is.
Hooked out.
Because, I mean, look at how many... But it would be interesting to see. You know what I mean? Just because, like... We have so many people, like, Oh, God. Earthquake. This is all because I threw my ass in a circle. It's the reverb. He was still influential. Oh, yeah, that's the thing, is that, like... You can be, you know, a piece of shit, but if you're influential, like, it'll sell. Because, look at what Elvis. He was such a mainstay in pop, but a lot of people tend to forget that, yeah, he was involved with a 14-year-old. Aftershock of torquing that ass, yep. That's why we call it Rolling Thunder. But, Elvis. Yeah, he was involved with like a 14-year-old. That's why he was in the army. He... Whoa, shit. I did not expect the steep decline. Oh, God. Okay. Remember your training? Stab break, stab break, stab, stab, stab break. God, this is giving me flashbacks. That gave me hella flashbacks. Once you're going down like a, should have jumped it? I wish. With all this cargo that I have. And a lot of it being fragile. Just Dukes of Hazzard that shit. Yeah, it'd be like, looks like Daryl Dixon got himself into quite a bit of mess. You better start flying, or at least pray for some wings. So that fuck the cargo just vibes, right?
Okay.
Alright, let me see.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor.
I got
meaning
this.
It will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
I got this. Don't backseat sniper rifle me. If I need a spotter, I'll ask. Okay, you gotta admit, one funny detail about this game is that, like, like Sam, when he's like crouching and if the cargo is too highly stacked, people will be like, I can clearly see you. Come on. Where you at? There you are. Snipe target one here in daily soon. And a mile. Oh! Wonder if I can hit this guy with a sniper rifle shot. Come on. Gotcha. Yeah, I love that whole Coriolis effect, right? Let me see if I can hit this one. Boom! Nope. Oh, that was it. Come on. Yeah, I love it when like games include that like bullet drop and the Coriolis effect. How many of you are left? Sweet. There's one more over there. He's behind those rocks, huh? Coriolis effect only really affects long shots over 300 meters. Oh shit! Trying to find out where these guys are. Yeah, see what I mean about like sometimes I get mixed up with my
Steady.
Yep.
Just passing through.
That I get tripped up with like positioning.
How'd I do, Sam? Nice catch.
Oh, you know what I think is funny? Has to do with Earth's rotation around. Yeah, I remember seeing a video about that. That if you're shooting northwards, it drifts to the right. If you're shooting southwards, it drifts to the left. So this is one thing that's funny. They give you a boomerang as a weapon in Australia. Which doesn't that just sound like the most Australian thing ever? Other than, you know, boxing a kangaroo. Hello. Good night. Oh, you wanna... Is that, bolo gun tase them? Or gun? So what I think happens is that, like, if you shoot them in the head, the bolos wrap around their necks and hit them in the face. If you hit lower body, it ties them up so you can just run up to them and knock them out that way. I was gonna say, doesn't this guy kind of remind you of, what's his name, Kevin from The Office? Or who does he remind you of? Reminds me of somebody. Oh, you want to see something crazy, dude? Okay. So, look how heavy this thing is, right? It's a container full of materials. It's like nearly 100 kilos, or, okay, 40 kilos.
Show 'em how it's done.
Of weight. So watch this. Sam manages to pick that thing up with one hand, swinging at him, coming at him with like full momentum. Wouldn't your shoulder just be ripped out of its socket by that speed and weight? I mean, I guess, but still, that seems like a lot of weight. Just the mechanics of like your arm going out that way. That's a good way to tear your rotator cuff. Oh, you know what surprised me, dude? I found out that Norman Reedus is like 56. Dude has not aged that much since the Boondock Saints days. "40 kilos is 88 pounds.
Right. Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
One thing I am glad that I have not been had to do for my job is load the cargo myself. Because even though we do get paid for that, it would suck. avoid the deadly explosives that we ran into last time and wound up messing us up. Unless you get a forklift, then it's easy. Yeah, but I'm not forklift certified. It's easy? Really?
Gotta stretch my...
Where is my PCC?
legs.
No, I had one on me. Did I not bring it with me? Or is it on the truck? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's make a tiny little generator. And crap, I'm out of the network. I'm forklift certified. Good old Taco Bell, am I right?
Oh, that's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
Can you imagine having to carry all this stuff on your back and then your arms? Like, the amount of weight he's carrying? If I remember, I'm carrying like over 100 kilos. Or near 100 kilos. There you go, drink up some good old water. I do think it was hilarious in the first game, just because Kojima loved, he loved drinking like Monster Energy drink. That design is much more feasible, right? Ah! Come on, you can do it. This is where Heartman lives? Seems like this place has definitely been in better days. Quick save, then ramp that shit. So you missed it last time. So there was last time I played this, I had to rescue a guy, right? And he was in my passenger seat, and I wound up accidentally driving into a landmine. But to be fair, this landmine was a homing landmine, so it like sensed the middle of my car and went right to the guy. Nearly killed him. I'm like, okay, let's try that again.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Service. Proceeding to order confirmation. The condition of this cargo is above average.
Hey, just like my work in school.
Your assistance is appreciated. Please use your qubit to initiate a network connection.
Oh yeah, what was it, the Bike Riders? That was a really good movie. I love how it was based on like the actual I think it was the Mongols Underrated movie. Like, not a lot of people give remember this, and they made him look like dog shit. I think that was like the whole thing, that like he was like a dirty 70s-esque biker. I forgot what they named him. Like fresh out of Vietnam era. Extra battery level 1. Nice. Hey, look! We can do Dukes of Hazzard here. A structure that allows you to leap through the air using chiral crystals to increase your buoyancy, extending your air time to ensure a safe landing. Press square when icon to prepare mid-jump. Oh, we can make a safe house. A Cliffhanger's a song. I don't know why, but I saw the name first and I thought of that Sylvester Stallone movie. Didn't they also have like a TV show with Norman Reedus and him being a biker? It was him and I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Connection to chiral network established. Condition assessed as good. Thank you for your service.
Greetings, Sam. This is the President. Once again, you've done it. The northwestern part of the Australian continent.
I do remember that was like something on AMC. It was like about the time when The Walking Dead was like still super big.
As a result, the probability of a new plate gate manifesting on this continent has significantly increased. As for what comes next, I believe a drawbridge ally is stationed at this facility. By strengthening your bonds, I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish even greater feats. So don't let me keep you. Your friend is waiting inside.
Facility doors have been unlocked. Please use the
Alright, Heartman.
Order completed. Well done.
Let's see what you got to say.
Verified. Welcome, Sam.
Okay, is it me or like does part of you wish that like whenever a cutscene plays and you have like a packet or stuffed way too high that like Sam hits the top of the door frame? I don't know why, but that would just be like a little bit funny to me.
Please proceed inside. Administering shock. Stand clear.
Welcome back.
Upper Beach reference frame confirmed. UB coordinates are L 47.37.
All right, yeah.
B plus 6.32.
Okay, those glasses.
Partner.
The glasses reminded me of like Elton John. Oh my god. Just got it. You know, one thing I'm like, I always question. Okay, so a little lore about this guy. He has a condition where like his heart stops for like a certain amount of time. So he basically dies, but he's dead for like a good amount of time. How is this man not a babbling idiot by now? Because isn't like a minute or so of like no oxygen going to the brain like wind up with like severe brain damage? Where are you, Heartman? Okay, heart stops every 21 minutes for a period of 3 minutes. Yeah, I think it's like a minute minimum is like when like a certain amount of time, like your heart stops, your brain doesn't receive oxygen, you're just like basically not even cognate anymore.
You're looking well, sir. Thank you for coming.
Jesus, man, look at the size of that heart he has.
Oh. It's been a while.
Ticker's still holding up?
Look at that thing.
Thanks to this support unit, I can flatline anytime, anywhere, without worry.
Look how big his heart is. Like, the heart is not that big, but good God, man.
No need for beds and the like either. I can sleep standing up.
Why, I wish I had that thing.
Not bad, eh?
That would be convenient to have.
Still looking for him, huh?
I am. They're a large part of the reason I came to this place.
You okay?
Like, look at that. He's not gonna last much longer, is he?
I've been rather unkind to my heart.
Well, no shit.
You might say I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Still, it's a small price to pay for mapping the beach. And now that my work here is complete, I can accompany you all on your journey.
I mean, just think about that. He's been doing this for like years. Well, the time that we met him, it was a year, but who knows how long he was doing this. A shock to your heart stops every 21 minutes, and for 3 minutes your heart starts and then restart. I think ChatGPT has soft banned me from mentioning the dumb shit you were making. I can only imagine.
Mapping program to help determine the most efficient strategy for linking up Australia. While near death, I traversed the beach and provided location data to APAS, which it used to build a database. Oh, APAS was my partner.
Okay, hang on.
I also...
I kind of want to see the movie references that they have in this. Let's see. Okay. Rainbringer, Rainbringer 2, Rainbringer 3. There's a lot of copies of Rainbringer.
Collected water samples from the various beaches I visited.
Evil Rain or even Blah. The Heart of Flame. You always gotta love. You may or may not have been trying to train on to make offensive memes.
Duly deposited in the form of my own tears. Apparently, the water somehow circulates between them and the world of the living. The samples were required to study the phenomenon.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't think this was your field.
Oh, it isn't. Far from it. I collected the samples for the benefit of a collaborator. In the process, I placed a greater strain on my heart. But it's nothing to worry about.
I beg to differ. Your heart's on the outside and it looks like a fucking, like, a chest burster.
It or not, they all wear out, sooner or later.
You sure you're okay?
Received likes from the hydrologist.
Is that all you're gonna take?
Yes. Everything I need is already stored.
He kind of looks like a guy that would have
This here
a
is
rolling
my
suitcase.
Insurance. Well then, shall we go
And
to
again,
the
I have a
DHV
rolling
Magellan?
suitcase. So who am I to talk?
Perhaps you should take a break.
Yeah, let me go to the private room that way I can get some sleep. This guy looked like kind of guy selling steaks back to the kitchen because he had grill marks on it. I can see that. Oh, dude, I don't know if I told you, but I got to try that 72-ounce steak challenge in Amarillo last year. Dude, I was hurting. I was hurting. I got through a good portion of the steak. What ruined it for me was the salad, and I think maybe the rolls and the potato. There we go, I got our battery charged up. I have to ask you, dude, how do you usually get your steaks? I prefer mine rare, if not medium rare. There's only one thing that we do in this house with people who get their steaks well done. Bash the salad into a paste, then drink it, then you combo the steak and tater tots on the rolls. Not a bad idea. God, but I had the meat sweats for like a good rest of the day. Medium rare, medium. See, that's the best way to have it. What if someone wants theirs well done? We ask them firmly, politely yet firmly to leave.
Ah, Sam. You're the last to arrive. But now we're all here. Let's get to it. Recently, I received a number of strange mails that were apparently sent to me by none other than myself.
Huh?
And Fragile has been receiving similar communications too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I got a few about Lou's records.
Your grandma eats hers well done, sells the ability steak. Yes, for property natures and the self food. That makes sense.
Gave me palpitations. An especially concerning mail reached me not long ago. Attached were some highly sensitive UCA documents on BBs and chiral communications technology, including classified records of the BBs who were sacrificed to build the foundation of the chiral network. These extraordinary children were the catalyst required for the network to route data through the beach. They served as a bridge between the beach and our world, hence the Bridge Baby moniker.
Right.
They were originally intended for the sole purpose of sustaining
When
the
Sam's
chiral
cooked it,
network.
got a huge hole of meats.
I'd like to
Really?
discuss
How
the
was that?
implications of
Like, what'd you get 'em
records in
for?
my possession. But before that, I can tell you how bridge babies were developed in more detail, if you wish.
Yeah, let's hear some more.
R&D commenced shortly after the Death Stranding was first observed.
Beef, chickens, fish, sausage. That's pretty
Incident
good.
having occurred during the
Because you wanted
performance
meats.
of
You should have gone to
cesarean
Arby's. They
section
have the
to
meats.
save the child of a brain-dead mother. But perhaps the rest should be explained by someone who remembers the period. If you're willing to indulge me.
I can't speak with any authority, but if you insist...
You know, I just realized it's been forever since I've eaten at Arby's.
When the obstetrician touched the fetus during the procedure, it said they glimpsed the beach. Subsequent research revealed that the unborn children and still mothers possessed a special connection to the place.
And you just walked down
While
and punch his heart.
communications utilizing the beach had been theorized, the framework was incomplete.
Either that or just run up with like
These
a taser.
children proved to be the missing link. Afterwards, development of the chiral network began in earnest. Or, so I'm told.
Wait, I have a question.
By all means.
What about when I was putting Mexico on the grid? Or my work in Australia? Have I been condemning kids this whole time?
Worry not, Sam. The new Cupid model does not require a human catalyst.
There's nothing
You can be
originally
assured
about
of that.
Bridget was president when this all began.
Every single character looks so
She wouldn't permit
freakish.
women to be deliberately rendered brain dead.
I would say like more so in the newer ones. I can agree.
But the Bridges researchers were not deterred.
And their clothing
And they
designs.
pressed on with their plan in spite of the president's misgivings. To secure test subjects, it seems Bridges smuggled pregnant women into the country from Mexico, among other places. Consequently, they were able to produce the
The
BB's
one guy looked like he was a dumb
chiral network a reality. And 4 years ago, the first Bridges expedition embarked on their journey. This is what I received from the sacrificial BBs. Including backups, a total of 10 units were prepped for integration.
Hey, look, there is my town.
Only 9 were used to lay the foundations of the North American network. I attempted to ascertain the whereabouts of the 10th, to no avail. But as drawbridge, we should have a higher security clearance than me personally. Just to be prudent, would you mind running a search?
You know it's not indie unless you have a French woman smoking a
As Deadman
cigarette.
determined, there was another BB-28 that existed before Lou, which was decommissioned. Fragile later discovered that, 4 years ago, Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number, and for reasons unknown, placed into storage. Now, the first expedition also set off 4 years ago. And they could surely have made use of another functional BB unit. Yet again, for reasons unknown, Lou remained in storage. So did they have other plans for Lou? Was Lou deemed unsuitable for sacrifice? Or was Lou excluded from the mission for some other reason?
Like what?
Cardiac arrest imminent. 30 seconds remaining.
Not finding anything here. All the official records claim BB-28 was decommissioned. That's it. There's also nothing to suggest a connection between the missing BB and Lou.
Still, we know for a fact that they played a part in the first BB experiments. So we have to ask the question, did Lou play one too?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, you're just ripping off Michael Jackson. The fact that his arm stays up like that, it's like his body's just so used to dying at this point that the rigor mortis just immediately sets in. That was just funny. Yeah, either that or it's just the like the exoskeleton. Is it kind of messed up for me that like I kind of hope that that skeleton like doesn't work and then he just be fucking with that dude every time that happens? Yeah, I think so too. He dies, but except he's got makeup on. Yeah, I think I would be the same.
I hope I didn't wake us up. I have some news that I wish to share. A schematic for a marvelous device has been added to the Level 2 portable chiral constructor. It's called a transponder. Once you've built 2 or more in separate locations, you'll be able to travel between them instantaneously by way of the beach.
Ah.
The forensic mapping of which may...
Dies again, wakes up again. He's upside down in the bathroom, stick in his ass.
Have already been outfitted with transponders. You should make the most of them.
Sam, this is Charlie. We have another assignment for you to attend to. Head to Hartman's lab and access the delivery terminal to pick up his main order.
Excuse me. I'll be right back. I have to go grab something to drink and use the restroom. Oh, check it out, dude. I finally got myself a stream deck, so now I look professional. Alright, I'm back. There we go. Let's wash the face. Get a good look at that Norman Reedus mug. Rated E for wet. One thing I realized being out on the road, I do not drink enough water or electrolytes. I do drink water, but I think I drink too much. I don't know, it's a weird thing, you know? So I'm trying to get more electrolytes in a way.
What kind of cargo?
Great sound effects on the website. Is that like blurb or something like that?
Now, who was that?
Oh. Send you on Discord? Alright, I'll check it out. Hartman's lab. Well, I started to return there. We're on Hartman's lab. Okay, you can't tell me that this doesn't look like Lex Luthor or Mr. Clean.
Network is in the eastern reaches of the continent, East Fort Knott.
Our original plan would have had us route a connection through Northport Knot, allowing for a simple and direct trip. Unfortunately, that city was completely obliterated by a void out. As a result,
he's got a ball chin. I just saw it right now. Like that cleft in his chin looks like he has testicles for a chin.
Some of these preppers are currently refusing to join the network. But according to APAS's latest simulations, enlisting the cooperation of the pizza chef should enable us to win over these holdouts. Your first objective is therefore to bring the pizza chef
got a butt chin.
And it just so happens that the cargo
he looks like Steve from American Dad.
It's been designated a chill
got an ass crack
due to its sensitivity to heat. So you should transport it at night or in the rain. Or perhaps take advantage of a pickup off-roader's covered cargo shelf, which should ensure it doesn't undertake the main...
Greenback, deliver the bee cheese to the pizza chef.
Commencing route creation.
Wait, didn't I clear this area out? See if I can go around.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. This cargo has been designated for...
And be walking around double cheeked out 24/7 when he never wears pants. Yep. No, we don't want that. We want that on the... garage. Let's see. Can I repair from here?
Order accepted. Thank you.
I don't know. Would you eat something called beach yeast? Like if that was used to make a pizza? Doesn't sound... Alright, the hydrologist. I'm working on a device to stabilize the Cairo network and make use of Hartman's mapping research. Woo! Abba, how you doing? Scared the hell out of me. Hey Scott, how you doing? How you doing today, Scott? Abba, where are you playing today? Doing well, how about you? I'm doing alright. Just busy. I got home earlier today. I want to say around 3 or so. Hey, I was telling my friend here in chat that I was crazy week. Rampage World Tour. Now that is a game I haven't heard in years. Those games took me back to like when I was a child. Do you remember like they made like a live action movie for that? Anyway, hopefully let you have a day off or two. Well, this is considered one of my days off. So the way that it works is that I only get 34 hours off. So it's really a full day and a half. Yeah, they did. It was with The Rock. Yeah, it wasn't that good. See, the thing with me is that, like, I don't mind The Rock, but the guy doesn't really have that much range. He usually just plays the same character over and over again. Better or worse than the Street Fighter movie? Well, see, the thing is with, like, the Street Fighter movie, the thing that makes the Street Fighter movie good is that you have Raul Julia, like, giving it his all. Or are you talking about, like, the newer Street Fighter movie? Because you gotta be more specific. Better rain and run as a chatter. Sure thing, Scott. Nah, the older one? Yeah. Thank you so much, Scott, for stopping by. Yeah, the older one, see, what makes the older one good is that you have Raul Julia giving it his all as M. Bison. Apparently, like, he was dying from that role. And he was dying when he was doing that role, but he wanted to make something for his kids because they love the game so much that he did research on the character. And apparently, Raul Julia took, like, a lot of inspiration from real world, like people to basically make his version of M. Bison, which worked out really great because, like, we have so many good memes from that. Like, I think probably the most famous one was, like, the day that M. Bison visited your village was the most important day for your life. For me, it was Tuesday. God, I wish, like, Raul Julia was still around. Like, he's one of the actors that, like, you know that, like, he put his all into a role. It's like him, Vincent Price, whenever they did, like, a role, no matter big or small, they put themselves into it. But, as I was saying, yeah, the Rampage movie was not good. Let me see if I can find a trailer for it. And I'll show you real quick. Oh, and you guys might notice that I got myself a stream deck. So now I actually look like a professional here. Where are you? Rampage trailer. Yeah, see right here? This movie came out a while ago. And not good. Yeah, that's the thing is that, like, The Rock only ever really speak English. Speak it. Yeah, it is not a good movie. Alright, can you guys hear?
It's weird. You like hang out with animals more than people.
Yeah, well, animals get me. I rescued George when he was 2 years old. George never would have survived on his own.
He definitely trusts you.
Last night, George was 7 feet and weighed 500 pounds. George, you okay, buddy? You're scared. It's okay. This morning, he's 9 feet, pushing 1,000. What's happening to my friend?
Are you familiar with genetic editing? Changes will be incredibly unpredictable.
Is he the only one?
Oh, you didn't know about the 30-foot wolf?
Was that Joe Manganiello?
Hell of a day, huh? Science experiments falling from the sky.
Having George on that plane is a big mistake.
I think we'll be all right.
I'm surprised that they got Jeffrey Dean Morgan for this.
they're gonna put him down. That's not happening. Just thinking the only thing that's missing right now is a giant crocodile.
God, that made me feel old as shit. Look at this. This came out in 2018. Jeffrey remembered a lot of roles, I would imagine, man. That's true. Let's see. You don't need to see the movie after watching this. Yep. Oh god, the Red Dawn remake. See, there are some things I can say, yes, it would be good to have a remake for it, but then there are some stuff that is like just so classic that it should not be remade. Because with the Red Dawn remake, I did if I remember right, they did a whole thing with like North Korea, and then there was supposed to be like a super weapon involved. The whole point of Red Dawn was like, you know what, this was just basically World War III, and you were like seeing a bunch of guerrilla fighters. Remember, Wolverines! And in a way, it kind of made sense because these were kids who like basically, whoa shit! No, 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 no! Go, 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 go! Oh, that was close. But the thing that made the Red Dawn original movie so good was that like these kids were the underdogs, you know? They weren't super trained. They were just kids that like knew how to hunt, knew how to survive. And it was like they were never gonna win. Even the ending, they don't win. And it came out at a time where a heck of a lot more relevant. Cold War before the fall of the USSR. See, that's a thing. That's like a movie that should not be remade. I mean, okay. So let's say they do a remake of something like Red Dawn. Can you run over people with this truck? Yes, you can, and I have done it before. Instead of doing it like a full-on remake, do it a soft reboot where everything that happened in the original movie still happened. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like what they did with the Scream movie that came out just real like Scream 7. Where it's like everything in the original movie still happened, but you do something else. Like, I don't know, maybe having like a new group of kids be inspired by like the idea. Okay, here's how I would do it. You still have everything happen. These kids grow up under the regime and they wind up discovering like old articles and stuff or old military reports about the Wolverines. And then they decide we want to be like the Wolverines. Even though all the Wolverines died because they were fighting for what they believed in. That makes it so much better than like a remake from the ground up where you're just basically retelling the old story. I don't know. I think my idea sounds a lot better than the remake. I think that's a point. Even Cuban officer in charge saw things relatively fruitless. It had some... Yeah, exactly. Like, they were fighting against, like, odds that they were never gonna win. Don't do what they did with the I Know What You Did Last Summer. They literally didn't change anything. Went the way we're old now and still having this problem. It's a gold gambit, but that one didn't work out, unfortunately. Oh, God, I saw the new one. Not good. Not good at all. It's like a balancing act, you know? I'll tell you one thing, though. The new Scream movies were pretty good. Maybe new Gambit movie when? Apparently, he's supposed to come out in the next Marvel movie, the Secret Wars. And apparently, the Fantastic Four movie is doing pretty well in theaters.
of mine.
Wowzer!
We're old now and still having this problem. Herpes is forever. Gambit is so overlooked, it's not funny. Honestly, you're right. I'm glad that they included him in, well, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the latest movies. Right, let's give him the yeast. Honestly, dude, that's like something that you don't know about Nature Man Eater. Like, we've been friends for years. Like, I've known him since we were in college, and that is something like legitimately he would have said. They need to do it while Tan is somewhat young, and not when he's not 50. Even if they do it when he's like 50, they're gonna make him do it till he's 90. Till he's 90.
Excellent work. This cargo is in perfect condition.
Like I said, for
I knew you would arrive.
there's very few movies that, like I say, or IPs that think like they've done like better works, like in terms of building on the original source, like Cobra Kai and everything. X-Men Mutant Musou class. Let's go. You know, I'm surprised that like they're bringing in Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Sponsored by Goldon. Okay, you two are living in that same brain cell. And you are splitting the rent. Wolverine with a walker. Huh. Oh, look at that, a Tommy gun. Cyclops with a glaucoma. That'd be fucked.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Xavier Prep School, now upgraded with preparation. God, you guys are unhinged, I love it.
Thank you. This technology is remarkable. I expect I'll receive plenty of new business. And speak of the devil, a new order.
For a second, I thought that was like a mushroom, like a Mario mushroom on his sleeve. Okay, Ava, you can't unsee it, but this guy has a butt chin, and you'll never be able to unsee it.
Analysis, pizza-hungry individuals in the area could prove instrumental in the further expansion of the chiral network. Anyway, let's press on to the
Charles
next
Xavier
site
with a butt chin.
Cupid, shall we? It bears mentioning that the denizen located there has a reputation as a very cautious individual. Take care not to give them cause to doubt your intentions. Go ahead and pick up your new main order from the delivery terminal on site, so we can get underway.
Order complete.
Okay,
Well done.
I already saw it. I thought when he takes a crap, he has to wipe it. Juggernaut in a really big wheelchair. Okay, what was I gonna say? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. You guys being unhinged made me lose my train of thought. Alright, keep Flat Express. Eh, boy, delivering pizza again, huh?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
Just like regular life. I better get a good-ass tip after this. That is just death and a half over there. Time he sneezes, he has to wipe. It's not delirious DiGiorno. Or else they wear a mini diaper on his face. Let's see what I want to do. Let's see, what do I want to do here? We've done most of the stuff I like. Yes, this one.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Damn it, you guys keep on making humor and I keep on losing my train of thought. To all the porters out there, there's a jerk snatching people's backpacks. I only put mine down for a second. I'm sending you a special code. I'll even throw in a free gift. Okay, this is ridiculous. Ramp that truck, ramp that truck. I have to build it first. I'm waiting for your orders. If you purchase a special set, I'll even throw in a free gift. So, smiley face, winky face, smiley face. Okay. Where is it? Safe foundation, transponder, zip line. Outside the construction area. Outside the chiral network. But which one is it? Am I inside the chiral network or not? Outside permitted construction area. Okay. Okay. I'll have to find a place to build that ramp. Even though it will fuck our suspension 8 ways from Sunday. Oh shit, shit. Go. Imagine I have to drive one of these as a pizza delivery truck. Or a semi-truck. Oh, crap and a half. Ow. Oh god, I'm stuck. You know, this kind of reminds me of like those big old termite mounds you see in Australia. And we are in Australia.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Yeah. What game were we playing that one time? Was it Bloodborne? When like we just couldn't get stuff done? Can definitely confirm.
Sam, that is a veritable herd of chiral creatures. Far more than we're equipped to handle. We should hurry and get away while we still can.
It was either that or Metro. By the way, I just finished the first Metro book last year. It was pretty decent. To me, I think the game was a little bit better just because, I don't know, of the world building. Pizza delivery bot? Looks like Quality's Pizza Fight cousin. I know there was a bunch of games that like we played. You know what we gotta do, dude? We gotta play Helldivers again one of these days. It's been forever since I played that game. Shit. Whew, that was close. Why would you put a landmine for your pizza delivery man? Do you not want to give me a tip that badly? If you crash hard enough to say I'm going flying off the front, I don't think so. I think he straps himself in. But I do know if you go down like a steep decline, Sam winds up just stumbling. Eleanor can get dinner. Thanks for last and good luck with the deliveries. Thanks a lot, Ava. I appreciate the raid. Let me give you one more shout out. Wait, I think I remember this. I think this is like a VTuber. I think this is like a VTuber who's like an IRL VTuber who wound up like getting into this game. Like I said, Kojima puts in so many random people. I know last time he put Conan O'Brien and Jeff Keighley into the first game. You know, part of me wonders what it would be like to start VTubing. Speaking of VTubing, you guys hear that VShojo is shutting down? Everybody left VShojo. It's because of all the fuckery that they did with the Iron Mouse. Yep, I was right. This is the VTuber. So even VTubing survived the apocalypse. Let's see, AI camo. Specifically for making deliveries, S-size carpet can be attached to shoulders, prevents weapon mole mines, AI camera, developed using technology by the data scientists. Sneaking boots. New sniper rifle, a silent sniper rifle. Not rifle. VShojo wasn't paying people for donating when they collected, which is crazy to think about, because like, you think about like how much money that they pull in just from like having all those. Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like old machinima days. You know? Do you guys remember when machinima used to be a thing? And Sam said, "Do you think VTube is asinine?" I can see your thing. I know a lot of people get into like VTubing because like anxiety being on camera and everything. Like me, I already know I'm ugly as sin, but it's a thing of like it does take a lot of pressure off of like having your face out there on the. Oh, have you seen that one dude, game dude? Respected many people that do it put on fake voices, sound akin to this girl getting juice pressed. I can sort of see that. I think with like VTubing, you have to have like a certain personality or like a certain voice to draw people in. Like with me, I don't think my voice is all that great when it would come to like VTubing. I've heard that my voice is very, very monotone from multiple people.
Maybe the two of you could find time for a chat.
Capture boards. There's the Magellan. Okay, if you're a fan of Metal Gear Solid, you cannot say that does not look like Metal Gear Rex's head. It's a foreign concept. Yeah, I think that happens like a lot of people. I have a friend who did do VTubing for a little bit. She enjoyed it. Okay, let's see what she got on her pizza. What the fuck is on that pizza? Okay, that's a margarita pizza with fucking octopus on it? Okay, that has to be a war crime somewhere. That has to be like a war crime somewhere. If, I'm just doing this for the likes, but good God, who would put octopus on a pizza? That feels like a war crime somewhere. It's like snapping the spaghetti. You just don't do certain things. Missed opportunity to call that guy the pizza chet. I get it, pizza chet, piece of shit.
Fragile? What is tomorrow? We didn't have that where I came from. I don't understand what it means.
Tomorrow, that's our shortstop.
You know what will happen to these buds? They will turn into flowers. In the space of a day, they'll have completely changed. Living things can't help but change, you see. They can't stay the same forever.
But where I came from, nothing ever changed. So does that mean I'm
I just
not
popped my ankle. Ow, that fucking hurt.
Listen. You are alive. The person you were yesterday is different from the one you are today, and the one you'll be tomorrow. You're changing. That's what living is. To change and to embrace change. To transform.
What happened? No, I moved my ankle and it popped.
Is this what my tomorrow will be?
I know the other day, or last week, I was hanging out with my mom, and I moved my back or my neck, and I popped my, like right here, my upper shoulders, my back so loud that, like, she looked concerned. But that's just because, like, I'm stuck in a sitting position like this
They're all connected.
8-10 hours out of the day. So I don't have a lot of time to move.
Death is not the end.
Welcome back, Sam. You should get some rest.
All right. Good night.
Like, I went to a chiropractor once and it was alright, but I think I'd rather just, like, stretch more often than not. This man says, like, I just soiled my suit. Well, I mean, to be fair, with all the stuff that he does, it wouldn't surprise me. I do think it's funny how, like, you can beat, like, bosses in this game by peeing on them.
Requested once more. Access the Data Sciences delivery terminal to undertake this main order. Down, Sam.
Oh yeah, in this game you have a pee mechanic. So you have a stamina mechanic you get by drinking up tea in this game. In the original one, it was drinking up just drinking energy drinks. Honestly, in the first game, it was Monster energy drinks. But yeah, there's a pee mechanic, and certain bosses you can beat them by peeing on them if you have enough pee stored up. I'll see if I can find a human enemy, knock him out, and then pee on them. That might even be a trophy, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Just be a big old degenerate. Yeah, see right here? Okay. I did see this, and we already read through Moby Dick.
That's Tarman's son. He must
Oh,
have placed
son.
a photograph in here for safekeeping.
Extreme close-up.
This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Power wash simulator. We just turned the game into like that one part of Postal 2. Oh, dude, did you know what I heard they're doing a remake of? Toxic Avenger.
Picture in your book. Is this your son?
And they're having Peter Dinklage be the Toxic Avenger.
Thank you.
You need to be Postal 4.
Yes. He's still out there somewhere.
It's everything you want it
One
to
along
be.
on the
I can only imagine.
With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements.
It's so crazy that this is George Miller, like his facial scan.
Something akin to a phantom pain.
Like Happy Feet director George Miller, Mad Max director George Miller.
Sure. I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named her.
This is totally like the head of Metal Gear
Pursuing the
Rex.
creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
What does that guy look like?
Dip yourself in, son.
Why are they fishing in tar?
I'll be fine, Pop.
I guess to do research on the animals that live in the tar.
You seeing this?
Okay, I just thought of it. This guy, he looks like a more clean version of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like, lose the beanie, give him a bit of soul patch, it's Shaggy. It's like a...
I think she's pregnant.
Is it possible for them to get pregnant?
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
That was quick. Inbug says this kid dies. It's possible. Kind of reminds me of what you would see of a crab fishing. Goodbye, son. It looks like he's been disarmed. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And just like that, the tar took my boy and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure?
Captain Ahab parallel, yeah, pretty much.
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the
Ooh.
hunters were its offspring.
Its womb.
Sumo Joe, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing today? I'll give you a shout out.
The tar and the beach are connected.
Oh, you're playing Marvel Rivals. Enjoying the new season? How's everyone doing from Sumo's Raid? If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Vat. I'm a variety streamer, mostly focusing on single-player games. It was fun? That's good to hear. Right now, we're going through Death Stranding. Hopefully, we can get this done before August. Well, the end of August, because I got Metal Gear Solid 3 coming up. There's so many good games coming out next month. Like, apparently Gears of War is coming to PlayStation.
I should teach tomorrow a few things, but to do that, I need to do some studying myself.
Who's your main in, Okay, a platypus egg? Betty the platypus egg? Moon Knight, nice. I think for me it depends on, examine the life of each organism to pick and select the answer that best fits. Okay, I kind of didn't see what we had to do there. I like using, I think it depends on the map. I like using Winter Soldier. I tried going the other, but with damaging it turned in the moon. Yeah, Moon Knight's pretty good.
I was thinking, I should teach tomorrow a few things, but to do that, I need to do some studying myself. Can you take a look at this?
Okay. Examine the lifestyle of each organism depicted. Platypus egg.
I see. Thanks for the input. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Later.
Platypuses are weird.
Okay, tomorrow. Let's continue.
I don't wanna.
Like, let's just say that platypuses are weird because they're mammals, yet they lay eggs, but yet they also secrete poison. Like, why? And then they're aquatic, semi-aquatic. It's platypi. Well, even then, it's still weird, isn't it?
Your service in transporting this cargo is a pre-
Yeah, we went to college. We went to art college. Well, and besides, why use many word when few word do trick? Right? Cover old BB pod from armed survivalist base.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Let me see. I'm gonna make some new stuff. Where are you? Where's the silent? Can you imagine a silent shotgun? Or a silent, like assault rifle? Well, I guess they do, but even then, that would just be devastating. Make some more holo grenades.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen the suppressors for shotguns. Yeah, because I mean, you can't really completely get rid of the sound of a gunshot. Ooh, look, there's a ramp right there. We're gonna do it. Oh shit! Ow! It's okay, Lou. That went horribly, horribly wrong. That went horribly wrong. There you go. There you go. Okay, you will not take any damage after the ramp. You will, should you collide with another. Alright, we're gonna try that again. This time we're gonna go full regalia. It's gonna look awesome and we're not gonna fuck it up. Okay, so we just dropped slower. I guess in a way that could work out. don't have to worry about, you know, destroying all our equipment and everything. Right, mediocre. You know, I'm kind of pissed that they'll probably never do another game of another Mad Max game. That game was underrated as all hell. Like, that Mad Max game was really good. I enjoyed it. Especially since he had, like, you know, the idea of, like, the magnum opus, you know, it's your own version of, well, not exactly the black on black. There's a reskin of a Batman game in Athlete Test Arkham Knight. The thing is that, like, it's still had pretty good combat. I like the idea that, like, the combat is more brutal in a sense. And even though it wasn't as fast paced as, like, you know, the Batman games, it was still pretty good. Alright. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna equip our sniper rifle. And then we're also going to switch some things around. Okay. Pouch. Room. And grenade pouch. Assault rifle, we'll take that. Prefer the car combat for sure, especially during the late game servers. Oh yeah, that was one thing I loved. That just going through the world, it made you, well, I'm gonna be sound, it made you feel like you were in the movies, you know? Okay, so the PCC and the ladder we don't need. You can go to the backpack. We'll take a stealth hollow grenade, attach it to the suit, the right shoulder. And then we'll take the custom twin rod, attach it to the suit, to the right shoulder. Then we'll take the bullet gun, offload that, and then we'll just take out the backpack. But yeah, the Mad Max game was underrated as all hell. Okay, let's look around.
Reporting for duty.
Yeet.
Up and away!
Okay, we got some guys over here. Another game mechanic I kind of wish that they would bring back, even though Warner Brothers has completely, or not really even Warner Brothers. That was no, that was Warner Brothers. Like, the fact that we don't have another game mechanic like the Nemesis system. You think I can hit a shot? The sniper rifle from here? Okay, there is significant bullet drop. Am I hearing something growling? Let's see if this will hit. Oh, beautiful shot right there. Okay, that's 450 meters. I can't see where he's at. Damn, that guy's got an arm. Why am I hearing something growling? Proceeds to get mauled by a tar monster. That would be my luck, wouldn't it? Okay, let me see. 300 meters, 312 meters. Okay, let's see if you can hit this guy. At 230 meters. Boom! This guy's at 305. Yeah, man, these are pretty good. Time are like, let me talk to you about your life extended warranty. Let's see. There we go. We gotta love like that. Something so satisfying about hitting those like drop shots. Have you seen that one guy like he's like I think he was a Gulf War veteran. He plays like Battlefield a lot. I can be filthy with this one. Okay, you can definitely hit this guy because he's just standing there. Boom! Grandpa Gaming, yeah, that dude. A lot of people just like say, no fair, he's using real world experience. Okay, 400 and 500 meters. It's more at the 450 meters, so right about There? No. Overshot. You know what I think it is that's growling near me? Because I know you can save like certain animals in this game. I think that's a Tasmanian devil. I do kind of like the fact that these guys can't really find out where the shot's coming from. They can only just hear the gunshot. Which does kind of track to real world sniping. That like you would hear the shot like after the bullet's already been fired. Boom! Ooh, that was beautiful. Need dinner and sleep? Alright, dude. Yeah, I'll see if I can hit you up sometime. Let's see, that is 285. I'm out of ammo. This here. Kinda wish I could put my backpack in the truck. Oh, I was right. I think that is a Tasmanian devil.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Oh no, it's a fucking koala.
Sam, if we're not in a position to deliver an animal directly to the shelter, we should leave it at the nearest facility.
By the way, if you guys don't know anything about koalas, they are beyond stupid. Like, beyond stupid. They are literally smooth-brained. Like, koalas are so stupid that, like, they'll starve to death if their food is not on a tree in front of them. If you put, like, a eucalyptus plant on their...
Trouble nearby.
They won't know what to do with it. Just because they're that dumb. Dumb animals. Shut up. See if I can get this guy from all the way over here. far out. Go, 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 go. Yeah, okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Mine. 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 Oh. Mine. Let's see if we can do that again. How many more of these guys are still left conscious? I think there's just one more. Okay, let's do this. Mine. That was fun. Glad we could just do that. And the good part is we didn't have to get spotted. Oh, we somewhat didn't have to get spotted. Now that we got this, we can probably build a bridge. Should have enough materials for... Oh yeah, I don't have any resources yet. Kinda wish I could add guns on the back of this thing. Instead of just the front.
Look that one. Snag.
Take the metals, put it into the truck. Yeah, I see what Andrew meant by having this thing be top heavy. Now, the good thing is we're definitely going to have a lot of materials to build a highway by here. Hey, Turco, how you doing? Death Stranding 2 is pretty good. I'm enjoying myself when I can. How you been? Ah, you're playing The Division. How you been, bud? Good. Hope you've been well.
Look that one.
Very nice. Let's get it here. Just take everything.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
I'd love to play some Division 2, but I want to say what's up. I appreciate it, dude. I know it's been a while. Like, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I've just been so busy with work that I haven't had a lot of time to be in a lot of people's like streams anymore. Like, I barely just got back home today, like at 3. Sweet. Want to have a partner grind? So you've been limited on what you stream. I get partner out of the way. Alright, nice. It's nice to see that you and Sweet. How's she been? I haven't seen her on in a long time. Working busy. Yeah. Like I said, I just got back from Illinois this past. Well, actually today. Not even this past. I just got back to work today. Streaming, was SOT, doing a lot of Division 2. That's good to see that she's back on. I know I think she was taking a hiatus, if I remember right? My overweight on my cargo. Okay, let's get rid of some of the stuff. Survivalist boots. I don't think I need those. These grenades can all go on my back. Oh, still overweight. Let's just auto range. Oh, still too heavy. So Turgo, are you gonna be heading to TwitchCon this coming year? Or not this coming year, this year? What am I talking about? Me, I'm just like, I'm excited. I need that break. This is destroyed, so I can't even use it. Guess we can give it some of these special alloys. Oh, still overweight. What do we need to get rid of that's too big? Actually, we won't even need to get rid of it. Okay, there's a thing I saw around here, right? I saw a thing to build a freeway somewhere around here. It's a little bit far, but screw it. Sucks them all out of carrying capacity. What we're gonna have to do is take some of the materials. This is large. Voila, it's large. Can I build something here with the PCC? I guess I can build a post box. Nope, out of the Cairo network. I have to move all the way over here for that. Let's take some of my heavier stuff and then we'll take it to go. Okay, the metals. This metal and this resin. I'll take with me. Go drop it off at the auto paver and we should be able to start driving. Metals. I think it's ceramics. Yeah, ceramics, metals, and chiral crystals. Now we can do a good portion of the ceramics and metals. I think that's what I brought. But the good thing is, with the amount of materials I have on the truck, I should be able to drive the rest over here. Yeah, I took off like 2 of the heaviest things I needed. There we go. won't be able to get the full thing unlocked over here, but we're gonna get enough that it won't even make that much of a difference. Right. Metals, 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 ceramic. Now we can drive. Might have cost us quite a bit of items. But the good thing is, we don't have to worry about these guys waking up anytime soon. Check this one out, or is that going to be too much to ask? Take this metal. Ooh, secret sauce, huh? Nice desert, huh? Yeah, this kind of reminds me of driving out to near where I live. There's a big old place that's just nothing but sand, and your car not built for it, you will get stuck. And it happens to quite a few people because that's where a lot of people tend to go for 4th of July.
That's the way.
Hey, what are you? Are you an aardvark? Oh no, it's in a bilby. I think I caught one of these before.
All that I want is a home inside the woods.
Yeah, I'm over capacity. What do I not need? 1, 2. I don't need 3 PCCs.
All of the days are nothing but a haze on the even roads of church.
Yeah, let's get rid of some more stuff. Stuff I don't need. Ladders. Climbing anchors. I think I'll get rid of a metal. I got plenty of metal. There we go. Little underweight, but maybe somebody else can use this stuff. Even then, we're not even going that far, all things considered. Is that an emu? thing I'm not gonna be able to carry. I have to offload everything on my backpack to the... I can offload stuff here. No, screw it. I got plenty of materials. We can at least get to this part of the monorail going.
Deep inside my head.
Oh, look at all that resin.
There's a woman fuzzy hair where I'll sleep when I am dead. I'll still be here. You, my dear, I fear.
It kind of looks like Hartman's place.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is
This door appears to be locked. We'll need a passcode of some sort to open it.
Deliver the old BB pod. Would it be on the pod? Cargo management, where are you? I have to go up and around? Oh shit, oh well.
You don't know the number, do you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Charlie specifically tell us to check something before we accepted this order?
Maybe. Orders. I don't remember what Charlie told me. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to look it up. Oh, that's cool. God damn it. Stop. God damn it. Okay. Apparently, it's your birthday. Which, by the way, my birthday was just last week. Or the week before last.
That did it, Sam.
Which is funny because they actually have a thing where, like, in this game, if you do something on your birthday, it winds up happening in the game that they celebrate. Alright, give me a second. Yeah, sure.
get this cargo processed right away. I'd say this is practically perfect. I had a feeling you were the right porter for the job. We've been waiting. We're ready to join the chiral network.
Is that Deborah Ann Wilson? Man, she's in everything recently, isn't she?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We appreciate your help. Before you go, I have another favor to ask of you. In private, where we won't be overheard. There's a back room just past that terminal. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Stuck.
What is this? We came here in peace.
Is everyone here bald? It looks like it.
It's all right. They don't mean us any harm. You must be Sam. Thank you. Couldn't have been easy getting here. Folks call me the doctor. My sisters and I don't normally allow men inside, but for patients we make an exception. It's clear you suffered greatly for this child's sake. Haven't you? May I, Sam?
Yeah.
But it's empty, right? Love the tattoos on her head.
Oh, these. They're chiral.
Two left hands. Oh, that's cool.
So your BB's passed on.
You have dooms then, I take it.
I do. And it's given me an unusual gift. I can remove a BB from a still mother's womb without resorting to invasive surgery.
What?
And safely place it in a pod with minimal distress to the fetus.
Without using any tools whatsoever? So you're a psychic surgeon then?
A psychic midwife is what they call me. When I was with Bridges, I used these techniques to remove BBs from their mothers. Sam, you may be suffering from persistent, complex bereavement disorder.
Is that why you called me here? To tell me I got issues?
Sam, we're the motherhood.
The what now?
The
This shelter is a safe space for mothers.
Women and children would come here seeking peace. They also came because I could examine still babies. I'd move the fetus to a pod and perform what I would call a transposed screening.
I guess that's why they call you doctor.
What? What's the but?
So, are you saying your technique allows you to treat still baby syndrome?
A BB pod is functionally no different than an incubator. And I was eager to bring our unborn children into the world. So, I thought I would give this little one a chance. Still baby or no, I was convinced I could bring a fetus to term outside the womb. So I placed him in the pod. And a moment later, his heart started beating.
Ah, gee, like, the graphics look super good in this game.
And then,
Really?
after 3 minutes, it stopped. I tried as quickly as I could to get him back in the womb, but it was too late. The still baby was no longer viable. I'm sorry, Caesar. Over time, I tried to refine the pod tech to find a way to help women and their children. But treatment and life extension are impossible. All I could do was look. Even so, word got around and mothers in need of support started coming here. But unfortunately, not long after,
That explains the machine guns.
men came knocking too. Men who wanted women. What could I do? I was only a doctor who delivered babies. And nothing more. Luckily, I had strong women around me. Mothers who were willing to stand up and fight for the sake of us all.
Was just the 3 of you left?
But as soon as we decided to take up arms, our man friends only got bolder.
If we don't fight back, they'll enslave us.
We can't and won't lay down our arms till our safety is guaranteed.
Where'd you get your hardware?
Weapons factory's been pumping them out non-stop. That's why all the locals around here are toting new toys. Got plenty more of their new releases in the armory downstairs.
Sam, we want you to shut down their operation and halt the spread of weapons.
Stop them, please.
Please.
Prior to proceeding, we'll need to confirm the precise location of the factory. Let's make our way back to the DHV Magellan, Sam.
Sam, wait.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
finished.
The bullet that when I got shot. Oh, hey, Tarman.
Sam, this is Tarman. We've got an emergency on our hands here. I'm afraid the DHV Magellan is out of action.
Of course, when has anything gone good?
A cursory inspection confirmed that some critical parts of the propulsion system have become clogged up with tar. Our usual decontamination methods won't cut it. We'll need a special tar dissolvent to clear out the blockage. The F2 South Distribution Center was kind enough to... Meanwhile, we'll be doing everything we can to keep ourselves from sinking. Don't let us down.
So, from what I've seen of this, that everybody is talking about is,
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
they deliver special assignment for tar dissolution, deliver metals. I think we're gonna leave that here for tonight, guys. We've been going for a little bit. We're gonna go raid out. I know my friend Jen is playing Mario Kart tonight. So we're gonna go say hi to her. Have a good night. Stay safe, be safe, be good to each other. I will see you all tomorrow, because tomorrow is another day that I have off. And yeah, I will see you then. Later, guys. Have a good one.